Right, because they're just doing the same thing. Machine doesn't understand what's going on, just has rules for when this comes in, this goes out. And so he uses that as an argument to say, if the person inside the Chinese room doesn't understand Chinese, then a computer or a machine couldn't be made to think. Katie.
Number 17, it says, what are the 3 laws of robotics?
Good, yeah, what are the 3 laws of robotics?
Can't force it to be different, so say, workers given by the language only doesn't become the first law, and then let's protect their own existence and operate the first.
Exactly. And these are all in your book in Asimov. What's that? Yeah. It is exactly from iRobot. iRobot comes from Asimov, right? That's right. That's why it's good. It does seem a lot like iRobot. The movie comes from an Asimov story. That's where they got the robot. We've got Will.
For 15.1, what are the challenges for each of the personal identity views? I have the Greek statement example for saying it's a matter, then getting boiled in a pot for spatio temporal continuity, the duplication problem for psychological continuity, and for the soul, that there's simply not a good reason to believe it.
Right, good. And the only one that's missing is the spatio-temporal continuity view, right? Has 2 because Sider proposes a fix, right?
Which
So,
is per continuous sequence of persons.
right. So once you have that fix, you have another objective. So the idea is, what's wrong with the matter view? Right? That you are, personal identity consists of having the same matter. Well, if by some chance you happen to have all of the same matter as an ancient Greek statement, you got all the same matter, it wouldn't make you the same person. So that's not good. Another reason for that one is we change matter all the time. So then you think, well, maybe it's spatio-temporal continuity, right? You just have the direct connection. Now we've got the boiling you the soup problem. Right? We boil you down in the soup, you have spatio-temporal continuity, but not personal identity. You're not there. But, so he says, here's a fix. Spatio-temporal continuity of persons. So it's a person at each stage. Okay, you go to the soup problem. Then we get the prince and the cobbler. Seems like you go where your psychology. We have the psychological view, and then that gives us, we've got problems with duplication. Right? What happens if your psychology or your psychological continuity, multiple individuals have that continuity? That's the problem. And then the other view is the soul view, right? And he says the problem with that is we don't have reason to believe there's souls.
So,
Yeah.
the whole thing with the spatial temporal, and then basically the spatial temporal continuity of like people who are what is the fix in the problem?
Prince Cobbler is the problem with that. So you can continually think of it with a lot of this stuff, which is actually how a lot of it came about. When you think about it almost like a discussion with people, right? So people have a conversation. They're trying to figure out the personal identity is. One goes, I know what it is. It's got to have the same matter. The other person goes, well, wait a minute, what about this? Crap. Okay, yeah. It's Greek statement, that's wrong. Okay, well, maybe it's this. And then they go, maybe it's spatial temporal continuity. And then you say back, well, what about this? What would you have called it? And then I go, oh, wait, okay, yeah. Well, no, it's spatial temporal continuity of person. And then you go, well, what about if you switched your body, like Prince McCollum? Okay, well, then maybe it's psychological. Right, so you can, each one of them is like that. The views aren't, so the one way to help keep this straight is don't think of it as these views just popped up in isolation, like individually. They typically come about as a result of guidance, right? So someone has proposed one answer to the problem, and then someone else comes along and says, here's why you're wrong. So they have to fix it or come up with a new answer. If you think of them that way, it's easier to keep it straight in your head. Here was an initial view that seemed plausible, but here was a problem. Here's a new view that avoids that problem, but here's a problem. Here's a new view that avoids that problem, but there's a problem. Right? Yeah, Rachel was first. Yeah. Just kind of what they are and why they would be. So just the features of their biologically enhanced super intelligence,
They have no limitation.
artificial. Yeah. It won't hurt to know that. Probably. So what are the three things that motivate Schneider's view? What are the three things?
Short window observation, greater engagement, aliens, superior.
Right. So short window observation. So our claim there is if a species, right, so if a civilization has the technology required to communicate with other people in the universe, like different planets, then they should be really close to having the technology required to become artificial intelligence. Right? The second claim, she says, is that any alien civilization we would be likely to encounter would probably be much older than our civilization. So they would have this. And then the final thing is just that, excuse me, she says silicone is superior when it comes to information processing to carbon. It's faster. We got Kaylee. Kaylee in the back.
Oh, yeah.
We got her.
Okay. When it, on 21 and 21.1, it says what is the super intelligence before Schneider and then what are these three times? And then that's just like, it says super intelligence, kind of intelligence that thinks humans and like outthink humans in every domain. And then, the three kinds of super intelligence are the speed and then the collective, which is the group, and then the quality.
Yep. Kaylee.
So, we need to know how they go back and forth on the objection or on the objection. Because it's like the objection is, if it's tried and all the other things, to do the theories of objection, she's seen objection going now, or happening. But there could be some tidbits about the.
There could be. There could be. It never hurts you to know more, to understand things better. So there will never be a point, there should never be a point, any class where someone goes, yeah, the big portion of the stuff that we talked about, that was just all BS filler. I just needed to take up some time. You probably noticed, I usually don't do that. If we're not done with the lead, let's go. But yeah, so it won't hurt you to know that. So you might need to know. The better, one other way to think of it is this, the better you understand that sort of back and forth, the better you understand all of it. It's better than the unhelpful professional. Good, what happens on the time travel safari? Kills a butterfly. Sure. Yeah, he gets off the path that was safe, and he accidentally steps on a butterfly. And then we're led to believe in the story that that changes the course of history, so that when he gets back, everything is screwed up. But the big thing is you have to step on a butterfly.
He gets shot.
And he gets shot. So there's kind of a theme here in our short stories. One or two. They both end the same way. Didn't think about that. Good. Some good ones. I don't know. What's the good ones?
What is the causation objection to space-time theory?
Good. What is the causation objection?
I have, events at any point in space can cause events at another place. Space-time theory is correct, and events at any time can be able to cause events at any other time. But later events can't cause earlier events. Space-time theory is incorrect.
Exactly. Right. That's the objection. The worry is, if space-time theory is true, then time is supposed to be just like space. But they say, in space, theoretically at least, something at any point in space can cause something else at any point. Right. But they say, so